Hello and welcome back to the Toffee YouTube channel, your source for all things Everton. I'm deputising for Tom today on the Starting 11 show. We're going to be taking a quick look at what I think should be the Starting 11 against Liverpool on Sunday. First up, quick note on Liverpool. Firmino is probably going to be back for the derby, knowing our luck, so they'll have their usual team, their usual front three, of Salah, Firmino and Mane, which is obviously a danger for everyone, but we'll see if we can contain them. First up, a no-brainer as usual, John Pickford in goal. Nothing much to say there. Obviously, Martin Stecklenburg is not going to take over, especially for this game. Right back, I'm going to go with Seamus Coleman. He did start a bit nervy against Cardiff in midweek, but I did think he grew into the game, and I definitely think he should be starting on Sunday. Next up, at centre-back, I know a few people are saying Jagielka should be in the start 11 for that leadership, but I did think he looked a bit nervy against Cardiff. Obviously, he grew into the game as well. But for me, with Zuma, Mina and Keane all fit, I'm going to go with two centre-backs of Michael Keane and Kurt Zuma. I think they're going to be important. I think Jagielka's far too slow to be dealing with the pace of Mane, Firmino and Salah. I don't think he is at his sharpest anymore. Maybe he should be coming in for other games, but not the derby, especially so soon after coming back from injury. Left back, no-brainer again. Lucas Digne has to be starting. I've been thinking about this for a while, whether Silva should go with a 3 in the midfield or 4-2-3-1. I think he should go with a 4-3-3. I did originally want to put Davies in the team, but I don't think he can justify dropping Sigurdsson after his performance against Cardiff. So in the midfield 3, Andre Gomez to start. He did have a rest against Cardiff, so he should be fully fit again. Idrissa Gueye, obviously towards the end of the game, it was a brilliant tackle, some good skill, and then passing it into Calvert-Lewin for the final goal. I think he's really been impressive, and he has put the PSG rumours behind him, which I think everyone was worried about that he might be distracted, but I think he's done really well since that. And then Sigurdsson also in the midfield. If the game is tighter than we might expect, and they come out slightly better than they did at Anfield, stick to a 4-2-3-1 with just Sigurdsson in the central attacking midfield position. Left wing, he didn't have a good game against Cardiff, but I think he's the marquee signing. On his day, he can produce the goods. I think Richarlison should be starting on the left wing. He has had some bad form recently, but I definitely think he can come back around, and let's hope he can produce a good performance in the derby. And then on the right wing, it's a much debated position. I don't think Theo Walcott should be starting. I'm not sure anybody really does. Then it's between Lookman and Bernard. I think Bernard has been very good coming off the bench, but maybe that's his speciality. When Lookman's come on as a sub, I don't think he's really been given the time to get into the game. Normally he starts games quite quiet and he grows into them. So for me, I think Lookman should be starting on the right wing, with Bernard eventually come back in. But I don't think Marcus Silva will do that. I think he'll probably start Theo Walcott because he is the only out-and-out right winger that we do have. But I don't think he should be starting at all. And then finally at striker, for me, I think it should be Calvert-Lewin. Some people have claimed that he isn't good enough for the league. He has still been scoring, he has still been assisting, and I definitely think he offers more than Cenk Tosun at the moment. I don't think Tosun's been good enough all season. Calvert-Lewin does have pace, he does have some physical about him, and he can finish well. So for me, I think he should be starting. If the game progresses badly for us, and he's kind of isolated, maybe put Richarlison in the middle. Richarlison, it's definitely not his best position at striker, but I think it's important if we're looking more to try and break them down. I don't think Calvert-Lewin's the type of striker that's going to take a man on. I think he's a much better finisher, and maybe a target man, but I'm not sure if he's strong enough for that at the moment. Maybe later on in the game, put Richarlison as striker, Bernard left wing, and Lookman right wing. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a comment below on your predictions for the game and who you think should be starting. Do you think Theo Walcott should be starting, or Bernard, or Lookman? I think that's probably the most debated topic of the video. And who do you think should be starting at centre-back? Do you think Jagielka should keep his place? Remember to subscribe and watch all of the videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.